All right, here's some interesting statistics for you guys to digest. In 2006, 250 people between the ages of 5 and 65 were surveyed about their attitude towards clowns. 43% of these people had some level of fear towards clowns. Less than 1% wish there was more clowns running amok in the world, bringing their joy and merriment to the people. Over 100% of that study was made up by me for that joke, but over 90% of you believed it because clowns are 150% creepy. Apparently, this is not common knowledge in New Zealand, because in reality, in 2007, they brought clowns in to a children's hospital to help cheer up the kids. Surprise, surprise, it worked horribly. After this failure, they surveyed the kids for real, and they asked 100 kids some questions. And one of the questions was, are you afraid of clowns? 100 kids said yes. What the hell was going on at this hospital? Hey buddy, I know you're not feeling good. We were gonna give you some medicine, but then we thought it would be way funnier to bring in your worst nightmare. Meet your new roommate, Pennywise. He's gonna sleep under your bed till you stop faking it. Welcome to hell, kid. None of us are doctors. That joke's called Never Get Sick in New Zealand. I was terrified of clowns growing up as a kid, starting around age 7 when I saw Poltergeist by myself. Not a good decision. There's a scene in that movie where there's a kid about that age who has a clown doll sitting in the corner of his room and gets possessed by some demon and then tries to strangle him. Well, unfortunately, that clown doll is not a prop made for the movie Poltergeist. That's an actual toy clown doll that I had an exact replica of sitting in the corner of my room. It wasn't like I was even watching a movie at that point. It's like I was staring through a time portal and witnessing my own horrible future. I freaked out, but I didn't tell my parents, because I wasn't supposed to be watching Poltergeist in the first place. So I thought, I gotta deal with this in-house. The only thing that made sense was during the safety of the daylight to take Clowny downstairs and beat him savagely. But that made it much worse, because then the more I beat him, the more I was sure he wanted revenge. There's no way he's going back in the room. So I panicked and I threw him in the trash. And that's where the story should have ended. And would have, if my mom hadn't taken out the trash that night and thought, oh hey, Danny threw away his favorite toy by mistake. I'll just put him back in the corner of his room after he falls asleep. Phobically afraid of clowns after that. But then the last couple years, my friends started teasing me. Like, dude, it was a movie. You were a kid. It was a doll. Like, get over it. All right, face your fears. And I did, and it worked. 1 year ago, exactly tonight. This is a true story, like all my jokes. 1 year ago tonight, I found the strength to go to the circus alone. It was terrifying. But I dug deep, and somehow I found the will within myself to follow a clown home. And I waited for that son of a bitch to fall asleep. And then I snuck in his house and sat in the corner of his room. When he woke up, you should have seen the look on his face. Make me laugh now, clown. Make me laugh now. That joke's called The Smile Was Painted On, but the tears were real. Thank you guys so much. I had a great time. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you guys.